Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with a combination Walmart and Dollarama haul. I do have a bunch of items as well from Dollar Tree, but I'm going to save those for a second video because it's just too much to have in one. I know I laugh when talking to my husband and my son. They're like, I'm not going to watch a 20-minute video of somebody doing something. And I know my husband's terrible. He'll start watching a video and it has to be pretty darn entertaining for him to finish watching all the way to the end. Otherwise, he will just cut it off partway through and go on to something else. And my son said the same thing. He says, if it's more than 5 minutes, I'm not watching it. And I'm like, well, you're not going to be able to do one of my videos in 5 minutes. But anyway, so nonetheless, I will do the Dollar Tree separately, and I will do the Walmart and Dollarama together. Now, the first thing I got from Walmart was the Jell-O no sugar added in the orange flavor. Now, I sometimes have a hard time finding the orange, so I decided to grab 3 boxes, and it's $1.27 at Walmart. I believe the price is similar at the Real Canadian Superstore. I forget if it's exactly the same or whether it's a little more or a little less, I forget. But anyway, we do like using this one, and I do find it hard sometimes finding the orange, so I picked up 3 boxes of that. And the next item is something I talked about this in my last haul video, I believe. I said about how Dave likes the hollow chocolate bunnies at Easter rather than the solid ones, and how the hollow ones are always more expensive. And this will prove exactly what I'm talking about right here. I got him a little doggy. They had kitties too. And this one was 300 grams, and that was $9.98. So you see how much more expensive buying the hollow ones is. But like I say, that's the ones that Dave likes. So the Easter Bunny has to bring him the kinds that he likes. So anyway, you just have to suck it up. So I buy the cheaper ones for me because I don't care. I'm more than happy to eat the solid ones. Speaking of which, I also picked up 2 of the Mr. Munchies, 150 gram, and these were $3.87 at Walmart, which wasn't too bad of a price considering I paid $4 for the exact same thing at Dollarama. So $3.87 at Walmart, $4 at Dollarama. Not a huge difference, but it is cheaper if you go to Walmart. So I got 2 of those. And the next item is the Old El Paso Taco Seasoning Mix in the value size, 177 gram. And this was $6.27. Now, what's nice about buying it like this is that, you know, if you buy a pouch, you pretty much have to use all of the pouch unless you're going to reseal it somehow and, you know, put a potato chip clip or something on it. But this way here, you can use as much as you want. You know, if you only need a little bit, that's fine. If you want a little bit extra flavor, you can add extra too. So we kind of like buying it this way. And I picked up 1 of those. Now the next items are Dollarama. I believe I've purchased this before. It's the Tasteful Corn, whole kernel corn, in the, what size is it? 341 ml can. And these were $1.25 for those. And I got 2 of them. Sometimes I do like having canned veggies for those days when I'm in more of a hurry and I don't want to wait for the frozen ones because they tend to take a little bit longer. But one of the things I do like about frozen is you don't get the extra sodium. This can of corn has 160 milligrams of sodium, whereas if I were to buy frozen, it won't have any. Or if you go, and it's hard to find, a lot of the stores don't seem to carry the low sodium canned vegetables. But usually the Real Canadian Superstore will carry their blue label. and that often will have 0 sodium in it. But you can't always find it there either. I find that they're not consistent enough with having it on hand. So anyway, I was in a hurry and I grabbed 2 of those. And the next item is the Cadbury mini eggs, a 90-gram bag for $2.50, just a small bag. I didn't know whether these ones are small enough to fit in my little Easter Bunny machine over there, my candy dispenser, or maybe there might be another size smaller than these. I don't know yet, but they'll get eaten either way. I'm sure of that much. And the next item is something that every once in a while, I think I need this. And I can never seem to find any in this house, and it drives me nuts because I know I used to have it, and it somehow disappeared. Probably when we moved, Dave had to purge a lot of stuff when we moved out to BC. So anyway, I found it there in my Dollarama, and I thought, oh, I'm going to grab some now, so if I do need some later on, I can find it. And it's the Mako Professional Fishing Line. This one is the 8-pound line, clear, 3.6 kilograms, and it was $3. So I got one of those for those times when you just want fishing line for some silly little thing that you want to tie something and you don't want it to be really obvious. That's the perfect thing. So I got that. And I also got 1 can of the Fruitropic Pineapple Tidbits in light syrup, 540 milliliter. And that's that there. And this was $1.50. I got one of those. And I also got a package of jelly bunnies made with real fruit juice, 260 grams. They looked really good. I love this sort of thing. This is the sort of thing that Dave, who's the chocoholic, as I have mentioned previously, he isn't so much into this sort of thing, but this is more my weakness right here. I love chocolate too, but if I had to choose between a bag of chocolate and a bag of these, I would pick these. Anyway, these were $2, and that's what those look like. So delicious. Can't wait to eat those. And then I had already picked up the Arc toothpaste. They have it's like a whitening toothpaste, and it was $5, and I've picked up a couple of those in the past. Actually, I picked up more than a couple, I think, because I'm pretty sure I gave Richard and Emily some for Christmas in their stocking. But anyway, I've been seeing this there too, and I thought maybe I'll try this as well. I'm not sure quite what this does that the other one doesn't do, but this is the Arc After Brushing Teeth Whitening Booster. So I gather you brush your teeth thoroughly, of course, and then after you are done doing that, you apply this. So I haven't read the instructions whether it stays on or what the story is there, but anyway, it's a 52 milliliter, and it looks like that. And I'm on this mission to get whiter teeth. It's something that's been bugging me. I watch people on TV all the time, and I'm thinking, oh, look how nice and white their teeth are. And I'm thinking, you know, I've got 65 years of stains on mine. And, you know, it just after a while, it sort of gets to you. So I think mine have gotten a little bit lighter using the toothpaste that goes along with this. So now I thought, well, if I try this, we'll see if it helps. If all else fails, and I'm sure it's going to, what I would like to do is get some really good Crest white strips. As I understand it, they can do a very good job. And my problem is I'm cheap. And I see the price of them and I'm like, oh, I just don't want to spend that much. But then if I really want them to get that white, I think I'm probably going to have to. So anyway, in the meantime, I will try this along with my Arc toothpaste that I've been using. See if it helps. And if all else fails, and I'm sure it will, I will be likely picking up some Crest white strips, which they have different kinds. You look at them and some of them are only like 12 times whitening. Some of them are like 28 times whitening. And you're thinking, well, if you were going to buy them, even though it's more expensive to buy the 28 times whitening, you would think that would make sense. Just buy that one, even though it's more money. But anyway, we'll see what I end up buying. I don't know. But for now, I'm using that. Okay. The next items are something I have a weakness for. I think I've mentioned it before that I have in my Easter collection of items, I have some bunny bears. And to be honest, it's hard to find bunny bears. And a bunny bear is basically a little teddy bear that's dressed up in a bunny costume. I do have some, but I don't have a lot of them because, like I say, they're hard to find. Well, what did Dollarama get this year? And you know I couldn't say no to it. Bunny bears. They had this one here, which was the blue one, and this one here is the pink one, and they actually had a green one too. I was good and didn't get the green one, but I did get these two. And these were $5 each. I just couldn't resist. And then the next item I got was also $5, and it was this nice, like a wicker basket. And I thought that they had different types of wicker. I noticed they weren't all the exact same, but I really like this one. You can tell it's like looks like a grapevine sort of a thing. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see the little curly Q, like little grapevine type pieces in there. I really like that one, and I decided to pick that up for $5. And then the last item is similar to something I already hauled, but the other one I hauled was smaller and it had some decorations on it already. But this was the one I actually wanted. And at the time they didn't have it, and then all of a sudden they got it in, and I'm like, oh, well, that's the one I really wanted. So I couldn't say no to it either. I don't know if I can get the whole thing in here because it's kind of big. But it's the big grapevine type bunny for $5. And I'm going to decorate that up. I've been, you'll see some of the items that I'm probably going to use to decorate it in my Dollar Tree haul that I'm going to be doing after I do this one, and I will post it probably a day after. Anyway, so I got that, and I was pretty excited to get that. So that's my haul for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my videos. I would really like to thank everyone for watching, and welcome to any of my new subscribers that have come on board. I hope you enjoy my channel going forward, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bonus here, AJ.
Yeah.
You guys see the seal through the discos.
Just